and welcome back to another episode of Guillotines and Fades. Today we're going to look into what is going on with the Israelis and their 3,000 year promise. I was going to go out on a tangent and just really start to show y'all the lifestyle of the Israelis, but I don't have to say any of that. If you want to look at the lifestyle of how these people were living on your tax dollars, while you couldn't afford education and housing and dental care and health care and eyeglasses, you have no work for pennies on the dollar, you're being taxed. These folks are just living graciously. While the rest of us cattle and goyim sit up here and I guess continue to feed them and give them their luxurious lifestyles. But I'm here today to show you that 3,000 year promise is on FAFO mode. And it's not going to stop no time soon. As you can see in my Telegram channel, I just did a quick little video in regards to a text message that Iran sent out to all human beings on earth that consider themselves ultra, unorthodox, whatever you consider yourself, type of Jewish person. If you have a cell phone, it was connected to a Jewish number, you received the text message in regards to the missiles are coming. The missiles are coming. Nobody's coming to save you. And you best get on up out of there while you can. So this is where we're at in the war of Iran, not with, of Iran. We ain't no with. It's them coming back and letting y'all know to leave them alone and to stop bombing their schools and killing their people and bothering them, literally. And they've been dealing with this with the Jewish people for such a long time, for thousands and thousands of years. And now, us, I'm not trying to cuss here, but dumb cookies want to come in here and now intervene in this thousands and thousands of years worth of war. So let's just take a quick look to see what's going on over here in Israel. I got a couple of videos in here that shows their lifestyle and how they were living and things like that, but I got some destruction also. But the first thing I want to talk about is this statistic that came out here. If you guys go back, there's a guy just went up to New Jersey and exposed a ultra-Orthodox Jewish community just like this. Talked about it in my last video, I do believe. If you want to look into it, I'll add some videos to the channel about it. But in regards to this community here, y'all think the Somalis out here scamming? They scamming too. And I find it hilarious how that news went off the radar, but I've seen some court dockets or some types of legislation, or I think some congressmen in the Minnesota area that were really grilling like people that work within the health department or these departments that approve these loans and stuff. So they're making waves there in Minnesota. We're just not hearing about it because obviously there's so much more going on. But only about 50% of ultra-Orthodox men work. The other half study religious texts in seminaries and the Bank of Israel. And economic leaders have warned of the long-term strains on the budget if they are not integrated into the workforce. So pretty much they're saying by these men, and it's more than 50%, by these men not working and adding to the economy, it is putting a strain on the money that they're already stolen from us, the United States taxpayer. So just let y'all know this is what these people are doing out here. All right. There's no particular order with these videos and photos I have today. So we're just going to roll through them and just respond to them or react to them, as they come. All right. So here we are. We have a bunch of 3,000 year promise Israelites. Like I said before, a lot of the stuff I talk on this channel, it is in the realms of speculation. So, a lot of the stuff I try to pull up, I do try to make sure that it is as accurate and as close to the date as possible. But there's a lot of stuff that's going on. We are in the trenches of war, so there's deception going on from all fronts. AI is now out here, so if I misspoke or say something, I do apologize. All right, so here we are. It looks like this is a bunker over in Israel. Folks are down there. The last update I have is that they've been down there for about 5, 6, 7 days. Pretty much since the bombing has happened, they've been down here. The ones that can make it. All right. And so I find it hilarious because it's like, so y'all ain't put no chairs down there, no sofas. damn, ain't nobody try to go out there and paint. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the hell? It's like, it looks like a prison. It looks like a gas chamber. But you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all didn't try to make it comfortable. Y'all got the ultra bright, what is that? Not an LED. What do they call it? The fluorescent light bulb in your face. Damn. And y'all been down there for 5 days? Yeah, bro, right here, he over it. This one right here, right there, he over it. Right there, he is over it. All right, well, next on to the next video. Here we go. We got them leaving. I don't understand how this. I thought this was promised to y'all 3,000 years ago. Where are y'all going? Where are they going? Back to Brooklyn, to the sewers. I'm going clean in because the stuff I've been seeing the last few hours, hell no, man. Y'all deserve all the hate y'all getting. So here we are. Here y'all go. 3,000 year promise. This is y'all land. This is where y'all are from, but you're running. That's why I don't understand. So pretty much y'all were immigrants in somebody else's house, is what I'm understanding here. And that's the thing that cracks me up about this immigration thing, is because, like, I'm American born 100%. This is where I'm from. This is where my people are from. I connect my lineage to these killing fields of this South right now that I can drive 15 minutes to and see where my ancestors were at. And I also connect myself to the indigenous people of this land. Aboriginals, Indians, what do you want to call yourselves? But yes, we were here before the boats came here. So I don't understand this whole. I don't understand it, because as an immigrant, you know, so when shit hits the fan, you gotta dip. You're gonna dip. You're gonna leave. When things ain't going your way, when you can't scam no more, it's time for you to go. Come on, man. Let's wake it up. All right, this is that Harms Strait. I do believe that's how you pronounce it. I do apologize if I mispronounce it. But yeah, this little piece of land right here, that little area right there, okay, right there, is why your gas is $4.25. So let me just go ahead and make that big for you right now, okay? You see that area right there? Coming straight on through here. That right there, Iran said, we're shutting that down. Ain't nobody going through there. So this little area right here, right there, is why your gas is $4.25 wherever you are. And in some places it's much higher. Just remember that. And you got your crazy ass government going over here talking about, oh, we gonna bomb somebody? Okay, all right. Now this is just absolute tragic to me. And another reason why I'm going clean in on this video, and why I don't give a damn now. Zero fuckalings given, okay? Because now these are the people, the immigrant workers, the low-class workers that go into these places like Dubai and like Israel and other places also. And they are the workers. They are the people who come into here and they sweep the roads, they clean the hotels, they cook the food and things like that. And this is where they have to hide it while Iran's bombing them. And nobody's talking about this. And then, dare I say, these are the black Ethiopians, Jews, if I'm not mistaken. Some Asians in there. Asians, couple of Africans in there. Sir, we know that head. Oh, we know those heads, sir. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. This is disgusting. I mean, we've already seen the video where it said they were not given, if you're not Israeli, you didn't get access to the shelters. Period. This is absolutely heartbreaking, and my soul hurts for all these people. I know I'll be on here talking craziness about all sorts of stuff in life, but see, this right here, I don't play with, because it's like, okay, either get them up out of there, like try to help them get up out of there, or forewarn people, or have better systems in place. Like right now, hurricane come through here, a tornado come through here, yeah, it's gonna be destruction, but damn, people can get out. Yeah, I'm pissed off today, because I'm like, whoa. Here's some more footage of beautiful Israel. I've never been there before. I don't know the layout of the land, but the tweet did say this is a posh area in Tel Aviv. Yeah, blown to smithereens now. Blown to smithereens. Dare I just say, these people were really over there living nice on our tax dollars. I'm talking about like, y'all, I mean, some of the stuff, I'm like, wow. You got old school grandmas out here living in rundown shacks and shotgun houses and busted down trailers. Y'all over here living the good life, okay? Girl, he was a sacrifice. Well, I mean, so this is the Prime Minister of Finance for Israel. Yeah. And that was his son. So his son was a part of the IDF, went out to go fight that wonderful 3,000-year promised war. And that's mom's there crying her eyes out. I don't know where dad's at because he's probably on the hit list from Iran. Y'all, you're the finance minister of the country. Come on now. So yeah, that's her grieving her son. They do say, you know, these people do sacrifices. Like, this is purely speculation now. Like I said, like, I'm just going off what I hear. They do say now, you know, that they be doing sacrifices on certain times of the year, at certain times of the day and stuff, you know, even their own. Like, they'll sacrifice their own. I mean, they're sacrificing their own right now. But anyways, let's keep moving on. Destruction, Tel Aviv. Destruction. More destruction, Tel Aviv. More destruction, Tel Aviv. It's starting to look like Gaza now. And like the Iran government said, this is just the beginning. The rockets and the munitions they were using before, that was just that was some like the old stock. That's the stuff we made like hundreds of years ago, 50 years ago. We made those weapons. They just been sitting there waiting for this opportunity. That was a test run. We're about to bring the big bombs. Like I told you, they just sent the text message out saying like, hey, y'all got to get up out of there because it ain't stopping. They have destroyed whatever communications radar systems they have now. They're completely destroyed. There's no warning signs no more. That defense system they had, the Iron Dome, that don't work no more. It's time for y'all to go. More destruction. Okay, I found this heartbreaking. This is why I'm snapping. This is why I'm snapping today. I got to snap, crackle, and pop. Dubai influencers abandon their pets to flee war. See, this is the heartless stuff that I just don't understand. I don't get it. Why? So was nobody listening to the news? Were y'all just oblivious to what's going on? Were y'all in the belly of the beast doing Satanist type of stuff? You didn't register like, hey, you know, we might get up out of here. I got a dog. Was it just for looks? Like, what is going on? Make 2026 your year where you don't listen to influencers. Anybody in here not talking the real teas? Like, no, don't listen to them. Shut it down. Because that's wicked. I'm talking about, they have videos of where people are driving by. I didn't want to post any of that, for sensitive reasons. But it's like, this is horrible. This is horrible.
What you were seeing here, this is the tail end of one of those Iranian missiles. The engine would be here, the thruster would be pushing all of that propellant out. And I want to give you a sense of how big this is. What you're seeing here, this thing is just the fuel tank. Liquid fuel would be put in here. It's loaded from a nozzle right there. It shows the sophistication of this missile, but also the size. This is about half of the incoming missile. There would be another fuel tank, then another pod that has the targeting devices, and at the very end, there would be a warhead. And increasingly, Israeli officials tell us, this is what they're finding in those warheads, these 40-pound bomblets. This is a nose cone that's meant to penetrate the atmosphere because they're being dispersed from the nose cone at up to 70 kilometers, basically outer space. And then they start fluttering down. These are fins down here that sort of stabilize them. And there's about 5 or 6 pounds of explosives on this end. They hit the ground, they explode. Shrapnel is fired everywhere. And those are essentially, Israeli officials say, anti-personnel devices. They say that there is no reason to use something like that against a military target because they're dispersed over miles and miles when they land. The only purpose for those types of those types of bombs is to harm civilian populations. And many hundreds of these have obviously been fired, and not just at Israel, but across the Gulf states as well. They don't have missile defense systems that are as good as Israel's. They have been trying to knock them out, but they've also been suffering from those drones, which have been hitting with, in some cases, very impressive accuracy. But this is one of those Iranian missiles.
Bitch, was you trying to get some sympathy? Like, did you just sit up here and be like, well, you know, these missiles shouldn't be used outside of a military zone because it's used to hurt the population? Okay, so what's been going on in Gaza? What's been going on in Gaza? Because I know at one point, y'all all agreed to a ceasefire, and the Israelis, with a 3,000-year promise, kept bombing them. So I'm confused. What is going on? So you can shoot me, but I can't shoot you, some type of situation? Like, what is, sir? But you know, that's why I like to have the Alphabet News Media in some of my clips, because then it shows you the absolute BS that these people be talking in this Alphabet News Media. No, sir, it is fair game. Them folks can use whatever they want outside of hopefully some nuclear technology. So, sir, y'all better just buckle up, because like they just text y'all this morning. Check your text messages. They coming. Here is some more footage of it looks like a bomb that got hit somewhere in Israel, I think. I'm not too sure now. Like I say, it's a lot of information rolling out, but looking at the decor and looking at the background and things like that, it looks like it may be somewhere in that area. Well, you best watch out, sir. Okay. All right. Just gonna pause before we get into this. This is currently in Iran, where we have people who are coming together to pretty much show solidarity and support for their government of Iran. This is happening at the same time that they're getting bombed. This is another indicator of we have no idea who we're messing with. Leave these people alone. They in there screaming Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar. I done showed y'all the video, the bombing music video. Iran, I done showed y'all. Leave the people alone. Hell no. Here they go in the airport, girl. They trying to get out the promised land, girl. They trying to get out the promised land, girl. They mad. They shut down the terminals and the gates. This is in Ben Guar. Now, this is about 1 or 2 days ago. This is not recent, from my understanding. But, guys, they shut it down because it just got bombed. He mad, man. Ain't nowhere to go. Y'all got to go back to the promised land, bro. You got to go back to... Take the hat and go back to the promised land. What are we doing? I mean, he going clean in. For what? For what? Bro, can somebody explain to me what airspace they were going to fly into that would have been safe enough for them to all get up out of there. I mean, I think like every time they check the radar for like Israel where the missiles are falling, the entire country is red. Where are y'all flying to? Now I could probably understand like being at a gate, a roadside checkpoint. Okay, boom, just peel out and just go around and go. But an airport, where are y'all going? Hey, all right. So there's sirens going off, ma'am, and you're on your cell phone. You know what's so funny? They call themselves so religious, but ain't nobody praying. Bombs straight, sirens going off, missiles coming down the pipeline. Nobody's out there praying or chanting. What religion is this? What religion is this? So nobody's out there praying and chanting. Just pulling out the cell phone. What was she taking a selfie? Was she trying to do a screen cap? I don't know. But that's Tel Aviv. Okay. Well, they definitely don't want y'all seeing out on the news. That's why I'm coming down hot and ready. Yeah, it's going down over there. No joke. That's all I know. My channel is supposed to be focused around I got videos coming out of the pipeline for like this right here because states Jewish folks like they're so deeply entrenched in our government. We have to get these folks that's taking this APAC money up out of here. They gotta go, and I need y'all to see what is happening in these countries so we can figure out where we're going next. Because Americans, I'm letting you know, whether you are a European peasant via Ellis Island, I'm so sorry, we keep it real around here. I, an American Negro, you, European peasant via Ellis Island. That's just how it rolls, okay? I need y'all to wake the fuck up because this is what's going on. More bunker activity with, I guess, some ultra orthodox, non-ultras. I find it hilarious that there's tribalism going on. I see some with the hats. I don't see some with the hats. Then I see some with the tiny, small hats. And I see some with the big hats and the curls on the side. Who's who? Who's who amongst the Jew? Who is who amongst the Jew? But that's some more bunker activity. There they go. Some praying, finally. They probably praying to Satan, but it's all good. I'm seeing something. They're so religious, right? Okay, I'm seeing something. Good. Let me run that back one more time because I'm talking. He over here knocking it in. They got the little cube on the head, knocking it in. They draped up, knocking it in. Oh, you're not going to Brooklyn to the sewers? Oh, okay. You're going to Miami, huh? All right. Hold fast. All right. Before this goes down, there's a trigger warning. Trigger warning. I had to get Dr. Umar on you. I had to say it 3 times. Trigger warning. Okay. This is actually a Palestinian, if I'm not mistaken, mayor in some sort of territory, a country or city somewhere in Israel. So he's a puppet. He's paid opposition, okay? We got a hit going on here. There's a hit, okay? Someone's going to get shot. Body's going to roll. I'm just going to give you a warning there. So pretty much, I don't know what's going on. Feels like it's some Godfather. What was that show? Soprano. Mob boss. I thought you were supposed to get my family up out of here. They still here. I gave you 10,000 stacks. What's going on? I thought you were supposed to Where's the drug money? This is all speculation. We're gonna put that out there. But to me, that's the feeling I'm getting here. Okay, this is scraping down like, look, we are in the trenches of war. No rules apply anymore. So trigger warning, someone's about to get murked. Y'all ain't ready for what's going on over there in the Middle East, man. Like I'm telling y'all right now, y'all better get on Twitter and find that 800 number. I think they said if you just got to the military 365 days, like you just got in there like a year ago, man, you best go ahead and call that number, man, because you might want to try to get up out of there. You are going into a place where it was already so much corruption because of what was happening in Gaza and just Israel itself. Like they're stealing money from us, the U.S. taxpayer. Like what? Fraud galore. So it's like it's so much stuff that's going on over there that I truly do believe that we're not prepared for it. But that's just one more thing there to put you on your radar about what's going on over here in the Middle Eastern trenches. All right. All right, so what's going on here? There's straight censorship going on with Israel, with our own media. So we have some. I'm going to sit up here and say, like I said, it's not everybody. Everybody in Israel is not on that crazy. Some people actually realize what's going on. So got some brave Israelis there. It seems they wanted to record the footage and wanted to show the world what's happening. Like, no, this is recklessness over here. So pretty much they ran up on the cops ran up on them, and tried to shut it down. All right, guys, I've seen so many videos in the last couple hours. I don't even know where this is at. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe it has to be in some Middle Eastern country where something is exploding or some it may look like somebody set something off. Might be some uprisings on the ground. We don't know what's going on over there. These folks have been battling amongst each other for so long that they could be setting things off between each other. Like some what's that darn show, that video game? Dang, I can't even think of right now. The Warriors, you know what I'm saying? Like it could be some crazy stuff going on. Gang affiliations coming out, trying to take over territory. Where are we going? All right, hold fast. Okay, they may get me for uploading this. I mean, I don't went cleaning on these people, but they may get me for uploading this one because got a young ultra orthodox Jewish lad here. Now, he may be, he might have some type of, we don't know these people. He may have some type of deformity, clearly speculation, and that might be a grown man. I don't know, but from my eyes, from my understanding, that's a whole off damn child. And why the hell is this child smoking a square? So, okay, because now I'm just dumbfounded. I don't know what the hell to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell you. You make of that what you want to make of that, sir, ma'am. I don't know what the hell to tell you. Looks like we got more chaos at the airport. Absolute chaos. I don't know. Where are you going? Nobody wants you in their country. Where are you going? Where are they going? Who wants them?
Let's check in on the Israeli military and see how things are really going. It's not so funny anymore, is it, Shlomo? Now that you're not killing starving kids now that you're not laying waste to entire families, mowing down starving, disarmed, famished civilians who spent their entire lives living in an open-air prison? Suddenly it's not so entertaining. It's not so easy anymore, is it? Now all of a sudden this is a real war and you're fighting a real country with a real military.
You see what I'm saying? You're fighting a real country with a real military. Okay? You know, I'm angry just like this guy's angry right now. Like, what the hell? And those are your soldiers? Okay, so if they are not going out there and fighting and they're quivering in the caves, getting shelled, who do you think's going to come over here and fight with them or for them? The American soldier. Good luck. Ah, yes, we are in Tel Aviv. Yes, we're Tel Aviv. We are smoking cigarette. We are taking U.S. payer tax money dollars. We are going to the beach. We're going doing things. You know, not only are we racist, but we got the immigrants sitting in the underground bunkers. We're out here on the beaches enjoying our life and doing things that normal people do if they didn't live in a country like the United States of America that is giving y'all all of our fucking money so you can go to the beach and enjoy your time and surfboard on the boardwalks and sit here, gentlemen, probably a pedophile looking for kids. Who knows? Living a good life. Living a good life. Being on the minute. Living that good life on your U.S. tax dollars, you United States of America person is living right now. Where you saw your gas last week $2 and some change, and now it's $4.55, wherever you are. Probably more. Here we go. We got some more 3,000 promised land people living in the bunkers. Oh my gosh, that's not a bunker. That's a underground garage. It's a garage. It's a parking garage. And from what I've heard from the Indian guy that just came from over there, that ain't gonna save you worth a damn. Because those missiles are penetrating. Y'all walking around holding hands, okay. You better be trying to find the deepest hole to get into. More destruction in Tel Aviv, more destruction.
Bring your water, please. Bring your water now. Look what you're doing here. It's a hell.
Okay, I remember now. So, as promised to them 3,000 years ago, they were supposed to have a plane taking them to Greece to escape their promised land. But that plane didn't have any AC. The plane didn't have any air conditioning. So they're all on the plane spazzing out. We got a Jew Karen out here on the tarmac, can't breathe. Hey, look, I showed y'all the video with a dude. I got something in the chamber, man. Damn. We got traffic. We got traffic trying to get in the promised land. We got traffic. I thought a road was promised to them 3,000 years ago. They got traffic. More destruction in Tel Aviv.
Guys, alarms in Tel Aviv. Once again, Iran is shooting missiles towards central Israel. We're on our way to the bomb shelters right now. We've been non-stop for the last 24 hours. Israelis are so used to this. It's crazy.
Is it crazy? Because see, a person like me, if I'm over here just bombing somebody nonstop, like I'm just doing bombs, ceasefire. No, I'm gonna keep bombing them. So I'm not gonna sit here and think what they do. They're gonna want to bomb me back, and to prepare myself for this. Hey, Tel Aviv.
The roar of the lion wolf continues its full intensity. Israel and the United States against Iran's Revolutionary Guard. Last night, Israel carried out a ground operation on Iranian soil. Yes, Israel with boots on the ground in Iran.
No. First and foremost, sir, get the hell up out of there and go get something and go to sleep. Those bags up under your eyes are absolutely ridiculous, sir. Go get something. Go sleep. Go sleep. But see, when you're running propaganda for Israel, you have no choice. You got to be up 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, because you're a propaganda machine. You can't stop. Go get some sleep, sir. Anyhow, guys, that's all I got for you. I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry again to be a bit crass in that video, but once you see the things that I see, it is just, if you ain't gonna say it, I completely understand it. Okay, if they not gonna say it, I understand. Everybody don't got the voice I got. But while myself sits down here on earth, having to live amongst all these other people, oh, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Guillotines and fades.